I know I'm late to the party, but, you know, stuff had to be done. Stuff had to be done in order to get everything up and at 'em. And, there was a lot of content to do. But anyways, hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Cruznick Sanctuary. I'm your host, Cruznick X. Tonight we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Online, and I'm a week late doing this, but tonight we are going to be doing the Hatching Tide event for 2022. On the bright side, we won't have people mobbing the NPC. Now, before I say anything else, I do want to reply to Pulse Hijack, who's talking to me on the Twitch stream. Yes, I did know about the glitch in Imperium, and I was online the entire maintenance period today, so anyways, we have wasted pretty much all of our time, but Hatching Tide is upon us right now, and as always, we're back here in Gridania. So let's get right down to it and speak to Jilly Aliapol and complete the quest. Hippity hoppity happily.
A happy Hatching Tide to you, friend. Are the exquisite decorations you see about you to your liking?
Oh god, we're gonna have to deal with more egg puns again.
Wait, I know that face. If it isn't Chris, what a pleasure to see you. As it happens, I was visited by a most curious dream again this year. In it, brave adventurers, not unlike yourself, were going about town handing out decorative eggs in the company of, chickens and odd-looking rabbits. Truth be told, I have struggled to grasp its true meaning. Still, if the past is any guide, the best way to get to the bottom of this is for us to recreate the image from my dream and see what good fortune it may bring. To that end, I've invited Master Paulin, Lim Solominsa's preeminent chicken farmer, and his flock here to Gridania, and furthermore placed an order for a full fluffle of rabbit-esque mammoths resembling the ones from my dream. We have, however, hit a bit of a snag. It would appear the hens have not yet gotten acclimated to their new environment, and they've been raising quite the ruckus, making it nigh impossible to retrieve the eggs they've laid. Might you be willing to lend a hand?
What's in it for me?
Now that's a man after my own heart. You will be compensated handsomely in spectacular rewards, of course. That one perhaps needs some work. In any case, Master Paulin's chickens are being cooped at the Great Loam Growery. Might I ask you to travel there and give them a look? My friend Nonoto works there as well, so I would be most grateful if you could also ensure that she's not overly harried.
Well, here we go again, chasing after chickens. Off to the Botanist Guild. There's Nanota.
Oh, I remember you. Pray, forgive me. I'm feeling terribly exhausted at the moment.
Oh god, enough with the egg puns.
Chili sent you to help. Well, that is most appreciated. In that case, allow me to explain. While it's true that we've been having trouble rounding up all the eggs, we also face a more pressing concern. The growery has been invaded by bizarre fluffy creatures. What's more, they're not content to just run around and make mischief. Why, they're tormenting the chickens and trying to steal the eggs for themselves. Needless to say, that has only driven the chickens into even more of a tizzy. It's been a veritable battlefield. Master Paulin is doing all he can to keep the creatures contained, but even he seems just about at wit's end.
Ah!
Master Paulin! Has our last line of defense been breached? Oh, the poor man.
Okay.
Ecads! That's one of them! Our fearsome invaders from the gods nowhere! Good heavens, they both look as if they're about... Good heavens, they both look as if they're out for blood! Whatever are we to do?
I think we can solve this by force.
Force? And here I thought these little critters were savage. Are you perhaps the most savage of them all? Anyhow, before we resort to violence, perhaps you could attempt to soothe them? Cluck gently or some such. Yes, give it a go. And remember, close observation of both parties is the key to a successful mediation.
Fine, I will do it your way. Drawing upon your extensive experience in confronting myriad savage beasts, you gaze upon the two bloodthirsty creatures intently, taking in their every move and facial expression. The chicken and the bunny stand at odds, neither willing to give an ilm in their grudge match. Or so you assess the situation.
How fascinating. The chicken is understandably on its guard, fearing that the rabbit is targeting its eggs. But could it be that the bunny too harbors some resentment of its own? Now that I think about it, this creature bears an almost uncanny resemblance to the rabbits Jilly described from her dream. I did some research of my own before you arrived. According to the tomes, it is so rare a creature that many consider it simply a myth. Have you by any chance encountered anything similar during your travels?
Now that you mention it...
You don't say! I would have expected nothing less of a well-traveled adventurer such as yourself. No doubt you are already aware, but these most unique creatures are known in certain parts as happy bunnies. There is something about their long ears, fluffy tails, and hippity-hoppity manner that brings a smile to one's face, yes? Why, legend has it that simply encountering one is a sure sign that good fortune is headed your way. While they are not precisely the same creature, perhaps our most unique guest will also have a similarly auspicious effect on us. You there, Mr. Bunny. If you are truly as happy at heart as your compatriots of legend, might you not make peace with these fine chickens and cooperate with us to make this year's festivities an extravaganza of merriment and good cheer?
Okay.
Oh! But this won't do! Why, our harbinger of happiness is fleeing from our very grasp! And our last chicken is running off with it! Something must be done! If Chili's dreams are to be trusted, and I've never known them to be anything but, those bunnies and their unique power are the key to making this year's Hatchingtide festivities a rousing success! I beg of you, friend, follow those creatures. They may lead you to their fellow escapees. I'll do the same just as soon as I see to Master Paulin's wounds. I wasn't able to make out where they're headed, but no doubt there was an eyewitness or two nearby. Pray, gather what information you can, and round up the little critters as best you are able. We can rendezvous back at the town with Jilly.
Ugh. Alright. See, I wanted to solve it with force, and y'all didn't let me. Oh, there's a botanist that's bewildered.
Well, that was a sight if I've ever seen one. Bizarre-looking bunnies and chickens racing by me as if possessed. They were headed over that way toward New Gridania. I can only hope they don't cause too much of a stir in town.
You know, I think I need a bard's touch for this. Where's my bow? Or you know what? Machinist will also do, in a pinch. This way. Serpent Patrolman. Chickens and rabbits? They were headed for the Aetheryte Plaza. Go after them if you like. The others don't play nearly enough for me to get mixed up in all of this.
Chickens and rabbits? Oh, I saw a whole army of them running off to the Colleen canopy.
Oh boy. Alright.
How do they get around so fast on those tiny legs? I'm not cut out for this. What's that? They're where now? Good gods. Understood. I'll enlist the services of an able adventurer right away. Matrons! Teens! Don't sneak up on me like... Wait a moment. Are you perchance an adventurer? Loretta sent you in search of the bunnies, you say? How fortuitous! That link Pearl called just now was from her, and she's tasked me with doing the very same. Just between you and me, however, I've yet to catch a single one. As I was running after them, their friends started showing up one after the next, and before I knew it, a veritable legion of them had hippity-hopped their way into the Twelveswood. I fear there's far too many of them for the two of us to handle alone. I'll go and call for reinforcements. Could I trouble you to go on ahead to the mirror planks? According to Nanota, that's where they were last sighted. In the meantime, I will do my best to rally others to our cause. Now go quickly, my friend. The fate of this year's hatching tide hangs in the balance.
The fate, happiness is a warm bunny, can only be completed as a disciple of war magic. And it's raining. Alright. Well. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I have to catch bunnies or something. Have I caught any? This feels weird. I don't know if I'm catching them or not. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. I guess I did it? Okay, back to Gridania, I guess. The frick. Alright, back to Miketos. Alright, let's talk... Okay, let's talk to Jilly.
Oh, Chris. Say no more. I've heard everything. My sincere apologies for all the trouble we had to put you through. But let it suffice to say your efforts have all but saved this year's hatching tide from disaster. Some stragglers are still running about, but we've captured the better part of both flocks. Nonota, Master Paulin, and my colleagues should be able to round up the rest in due time. But there's even more good news. It seems the exercise went a long way to soothe our savage chickens, and we've retrieved eggs in abundance to decorate. Ah, Nonota! Master Paulin! Allow me to thank you for your efforts as well. I was just sharing the happy tidings with Chris here. Wait, is this perchance one of the happy bunnies that were the source of this whole hullabaloo? Why, they truly are the spitting image of the little critters that came to me in my vision. Seeing how calm and well-behaved it is now, I can scarcely believe it gave you such trouble. Your other chickens are resting easy now, I gather.
No worries here, Jilla, my dear. My birds have spent up all their nervous energy and are as relaxed now as I've ever seen them. Why, after the little spat, it even seems that they've come to a mutual understanding with their fluffy new friends. Guess all's well that ends well.
I'm happy to say that the rabbits, too, are now obeying our attendants with scarcely a peep of argument. And, wouldn't you know it, just before, one of them handed us this crystal. Could it be? Why, they truly are the harbingers of happiness and good fortune. I have a good feeling about this, Chris. Do come back later so I can fill you in on the details, yes? Needless to say, I'll also have a special something for you as a token of thanks for your services. As for now, I must prepare for the festivities. In the meantime, could I trouble you to lead these little fellows through the streets and join them in handing out eggs to the townspeople? If my dreams are any guide, I'm sure it will bring no end of smiles to one and all. Well, aren't we all so eager? That's what I like to see. And with that, I'd best be putting the final decorative touches on these eggs. Whenever you're ready, just say the word.
Okay. Let's pass out some eggs, I guess.
Ready to start handing out some eggs? Lovely! In that case, here you go. Pray, take our little friends along and spread happiness the whole city over.
Let's go by the markets. Well, the girls from the Archers Guild. Haven't seen them in a while. Oh hey, Sumion is also enjoying the festivities.
A decorated egg? For me? How thoughtful.
Oh yeah, Nicolio from the Carpenters Guild quest line. I don't remember this girl.
There's even a treat inside. Thank you ever so much.
Your efforts are sincerely appreciated. These seasonal celebrations bring so much joy to the children, and myself, I confess. Still, I must say, it's been years since I've seen a traveler rabbit in the flesh. I never would have expected to encounter one here. What do you mean? What's that? That nomenclature is unfamiliar to you. Ah, in the north they are known more colloquially as happy bunnies, are they not? They're said to usher in smiles and good fortune. Before that, yes, since much older times, they were known as traveler rabbits. They have a habit of showing up at your side unannounced, then vanishing off somewhere before you know it. I recall seeing one in the Twelveswood when I was but a child. But forgive me. You have other places you must be. We can talk another time. Pray, relax and enjoy the festivities when your work is done. Can we go to other places, or is it just that? Oh, such a shame. Alright. Jilly?
Welcome back, Chris. How did you and your little friends fare?
We fared relatively well.
Splendid to hear. At first, I feared that my dreams might bring only chaos and confusion to the realm this year. But thanks to you, I do believe we can declare this year's egg hunt a rousing success. Oh, but how could I forget? In recognition of your tireless efforts on our behalf, my fellow dreamers and I have prepared a very special Hatching Tide present just for you. Did I mention how I procured mammoths from the Goldsmiths Guild for the festivities? This is one of them. Sadly, it was completely lifeless from the moment of arrival. It seems its core had come loose and fallen out on the way here. But would you believe it? I slipped in that crystal the little bunny gave me, and in an instant its tail puffed up and it whirred back to life. I'm quite confident it will bring its caretaker nothing but good fortune and smiles galore. And I would very much like that person to be you, Chris. Thank you, from the very bottom of my heart. Now that all the hard work is done, I do hope you'll have the chance to relax and enjoy the festivities for yourself. They've only just begun after all. And should you find yourself in the mood to help us hand out some more eggs, simply say the word.
I do want to check out... I do want to try the other two markets, but I will first complete the quest. Should you wish to replay the gift-giving task from the quest Hippity Hoppity Happily, speak with Nanota again. If fortune smiles upon you, you may even find yourself encountering individuals who were not present in your initial adventure. Oh, I don't feel like doing recurring quests. Where is Nonota? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Alright, let's hand out some more eggs. Or at least... we did the markets, right? Yeah, we've already seen that one. Let's see... let's do the Botanist Guild. Hey, Guildmaster Yuane! Alright, who else? We've seen the Archers Guild, the Lancers Guild, the Conjurers Guild. Who's coming this time? Oh, Dip. Why, I dare say the wood used to fashion those decorations was among the finest I've ever laid eyes on. As always, your eye for quality timber is simply unparalleled.
You're far too kind, Master B. I mean, my forest-loving floppy-eared friend. Likewise, I have no doubt the wood rejoiced to find itself in the hands of one who understands it as well as you. Or should I say, pause.
Ha!
Oh, if it isn't Chris! How good it is to see you well!
An egg for me? And what a charming little fellow carrying it. I accept your gift with gratitude.
How very clever you are! Though I did hear a rumor of some concern. Yes, a little bird told me that creatures bearing no small resemblance to you were running wild through the streets of Gridania, trampling our precious greenery.
And nibbling at the bark of our precious trees. A most disconcerting story, if there is any truth to it.
If my intuition is not mistaken, it appears the little creature is apologizing to us in its own way. Well, as long as you've learned your lesson, I do believe we can forgive and forget. Thank you for the thoughtful gift, and the happiest of hatching tides to you.
It was Beatine and Fufu-cha. Maybe next time don't carry your tools with you. Let's see the next one. Oh, some members of the Twin Adder. Oh wait, that's Helwa, yeah? Oh well. Who's next? Oh. Why are we encountering so many bunnies?
Greetings, Chris. It is always a pleasure to have you here in Gridania. And 'twould seem you've befriended some rather charming little helpers. Why, what a lovely egg. How very kind of you. And there's the most toothsome-looking little cake inside. Do stop by the canopy when we finish here. I've a brew that will accompany it perfectly. I should enjoy that indeed. Chris, on behalf of all Gridania, allow me to thank you and your little colleagues for making this year's Hatching Tide so memorable. Once your work is concluded, I hope you will have time to relax and take in the cheer of the season. You and your new friends are welcome to stop by for a cup of tea as well, should the mood strike you. Though I dare say you ought to claim a table sooner rather than later. These sweets will draw adventurers by the droves.
It's Mother Miyun and Connie Sena and, of course, the Keeper of the Twin Serpents. We never do learn his name, do we? Alright, who's next? The Whistling Miller? Lysenta and Java. I really do need to finish my Heavensward crafting quest lines. I keep forgetting to do that. Hey, it's Biggs and Wedge! Well, if it isn't Chris. Fancy meeting you in a place like this. What have we here? A decorative egg with a tasty treat inside? Ha! Thanks, little fellow. Don't mind if I do. Aren't you a cute one? And your fur is so soft and fluffy. Thank you kindly, Chris. Perhaps you're wondering what we're doing here. It's nothing so exciting, I'm afraid. Just performing routine maintenance on the airships. Normally we'd send on new recruits, but Wedge here insisted we volunteer for the task ourselves. Stay home and miss Gridania's famous hatching tide egg hunt? Perish the thought! Speaking of which, just who are these little critters anyway? Whoa! So these are the happy bunnies rumored to lead those they favor to happiness and good fortune? What's that, little friend? Happiness lies that way? Could my dearest Tataru be here for the festivities too? I must go to her at once! Damn it, Wedge! Come back here! Fool of a Lalafell. I'd best round him up so we can start the repairs he volunteered us for. Anyway, thanks for the treats. Look forward to enjoying them with a cup of tea when our work is done. Till next time, Chris. Okay, I feel like there's one more. Whoops, did not want to do that. Apkaloo Falls. Oh, Emithra. You stole his sister. Huh? Tis an unexpected pleasure to meet thee here, my friend. A most excellently excellent hatching tide to thee! Art thou quite well, Chris?
Ah! Chris found us! I wasn't expecting a reunion! Not that we're up to anything, mind you. We simply wanted to experience the Theris's famed seasonal celebrations. It's been an exemplary learning experience thus far. And we swear we haven't taken any samples that anyone will miss.
To study such traditions is valuable indeed, for naught reflecteth the culture more clearly than that what it hath codified in ritual. Pray tell, Chris, who are thy charming companions?
For me? Well, thank you so much. I think... Is this a lemon muffin? But no, the aroma is entirely different.
Ornamental eggs and baked desserts. I see. Thou art lending thine aid on spreading good cheer for the season. I am full glad to accept thy gifts. Pray forgive our haste, but my companions have much yet to see. A happy hatching tide to thee and thine.
Thanks for the treat. Why, I do believe I'll try to bake up a batch myself when I get back to my kitchen.
Till we meet again, Chris. Perhaps even purposefully next time. At least they didn't do it as a recurring quest. I will accept this. No, I'm pretty sure we see, I'm pretty sure nothing changes if we see, by the markets, but I just want to check one more time. Who knows, maybe we'll see someone different. Nope, okay. Alright, so let's have a look-see at our new minion. We can now summon the Hatching Bunny minion. Minion guide. I have too many green circles. Where is... Oh, there it is. Heh. Cute. Alright, and where is the Courteous Collector? There it is. Or is it the Egg Advocate? Yep, there it is. So, we get Ballroom Etiquette, an egg a day for 9 fortune eggs. You can also get the Hatching Tide Magic Prism in a set of 10 for 1 egg. And the Exemplary Basket and Hatching Tide Mobile for 3 eggs each. I'll probably get a few just to be on the safe side before the end of the event. But for now, we'll just eat an egg. I love eggs. Anyway, with that being said, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisnick's Sanctuary. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show, as always. If you're watching on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, turn on notifications so you're well informed, and if you're feeling generous, subscribe for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more, click here to watch the previous episode, and click here to watch the next one. I will see you all next time.